I'm an engineer whose favorite genre to read is sci-fi, so I wanted to go over some of my favorite books and series to recommend. Okay, so starting with standalones, obviously Project Hail Mary is super popular on TikTok, and for good reason. I love it so much, but I also like to recommend Andy Weir's other books that are standalones. The first one being The Martian, which follows a man's journey being stranded on Mars and his journey to survive, and Artemis, which follows a woman on a moon colony that kind of gets embroiled in this conspiracy. Outside of Andy Weir's works, I really like to recommend Neuromancer and Do Androids Dream of Electric Sheep. They're both essential for cyberpunk fiction. If you like the cyberpunk genre, these are pretty foundational. Specifically, Do Androids Dream of Electric Sheep is what Blade Runner is based off of, so if you really like those movies, I would say definitely check it out. It's a great read. And I do just want to know Neuromancer can be read as a standalone, but it is actually part of a larger series, so if you end up really liking it, there's more to explore after that. For an average length series, I really like recommending the Dune books, specifically the six Frank Herbert ones. I haven't gotten to the Brian Herbert ones, and I may at some point, but I'm honestly not sure. And I think the first six are really good commentary on specifically like use of organized religion in societies and politics. And there's a lot of great ecology actually throughout the end of the series as well that I find really interesting. For a medium length series, I really like recommending The Expanse. It's 9 books and there's some novellas as well. This follows a crew of ice haulers thrown into the middle of like political and economical conspiracies with a deadly protomolecule that's kind of thrown into the balance as well. It's really interesting. I think it's my probably favorite example of found family, honestly, like in literature. And the exploration of xenobiology throughout the latter half of the series is really interesting, in addition to how scientifically accurate all of the space warfare is throughout. And the best part about it is it has a TV show adaptation up through book 6 that is also really good, in my opinion. For a long series, I love to recommend Asimov's interconnected work, specifically starting off with the Robot series and the Foundation series. The Robot series establishes Asimov's laws of robotics, which are very famous, and humans essentially integrating robots into their lives and the ethics of it all. The Foundation series takes place thousands of years later at the beginning of the fall of the Galactic Empire, which is essentially predicted by a scholar using what Asimov details as psychohistory, which is a form of mathematical modeling that can essentially predict the future outcomes for a large population or society. Asimov's Robot series, Foundation series, Empire series, and related anthologies are all interconnected, so really cool to explore all of them, but I would say Robot and Foundation are probably like the essential two, and then the others are more optional if you're just really interested in the work at large. That's pretty much all I can fit into this video, but let me know if you want more recommendations, and I also am going to be back to make a video on my 2026 TBR for things I'm really interested in, both as an engineer and as a lover of sci-fi.